Today is his 25th birthday. He is alone in his room. Joe is lying on his bed and scrolling through the messenger. He replied to some birthday wishes. He calculates his monthly expenses. Then he realizes the fact that his bank account is going to be empty soon. Now he is jobless for a month. He doesn't have any other sources of income. He focuses on reading a blog article. That one concept in that article strikes in his mind. The concept of deliberate practice. Deliberate practice is secret to master anything. Some thoughts pass through his mind. Is it possible to master anything with deliberate practices? If it is so, I can use this technique to master some high-income skill. In his mind, he had an intense desire to be financially free. Joe continues his thinking. But I don't know much about high-income skills. How can I find a high-income skill? Joe decided to make some research on the life of some highly successful people. He listens to short biographical videos of self-made millionaires like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Larry Page, Jeff Bezos, etc. And he tries to create a list of skills they had in their 20s. Then he finds the fact that most of the modern self-made millionaires had a good programming skill. Finally, he finds out a high-income skill to be mastered. I will be a good programmer, he decided. But the problem here is he doesn't know anything about programming or computer science. But Joe has an inner faith in the concept of deliberate practice. He decided to follow deliberate practice techniques to be a programmer. So he takes a piece of paper and begins to write his thought. Because he knows think on paper is the most effective way to create plans. He begins to write. I will become a good programmer with this deliberate practice technique. So first of all I have to structure a learning process that has to be followed daily. Then, how can I structure a learning process? Step 1, specify my goal. I will be a good programmer. No, that is not a specific goal. Within 3 months, I will be a good programmer, who is skilled to create a web application like Facebook. Now it is specific. Step 2. Break the skill I want to master into small components, and perfect each of them individually. How can I break the programming skill into small components? First, I need a good typing speed. So I have to find a free typing program online, and practice regularly. Second, I need sharp reasoning skills. So daily I have to spend some time solving puzzles. Third, I should have a basic understanding of computer science. So I have to spend some time watching some lectures on the basics of computer science, and create some notes. Fourth, I should choose a programming language to be mastered. And I need to attend some free lectures to understand its basics. And buy some beginner-friendly books for guidance. Fifth, I have to find a collection of beginner-friendly projects in that programming language. Then organize those, from the most simple to hard. Step 3, go slow and steady. I have to set a practice section. I should go slow and steady. Daily 2 hours of practice is enough. Within that section, I should practice typing keyboard, solve some puzzles, attend some lectures on YouTube and practice few lines of code. Step 4. Plan and reflect. I need a notebook for planning and reflection. I have to plan my 2-hour work block perfectly, to avoid confusion. Step 5, daily analysis of each work section. I should write an exact analysis of each work section in my daily planning notebook. Even the smallest improvement should be noted. Joe stops writing. He reads his written thought 3 times. Now he has a clear plan. So he suddenly gets up from his bed and begins work on his plan without any delay. 30 days after, Joe is sitting on a chair and reviewing his daily planning notebook. The data in the book shows the increase in his typing speed from 10 words per minute to 40 words per minute. Now he has created 30+ simple projects in Python. Some days he skipped the work section. But some days he worked up to 6 hours. He revises the written notes on the basics of coding and computer science. Joe writes in his note, I know, still I'm an amateur in programming. But now, I have the confidence to write code. And I know the process to mastery. 1 year after, Joe is sitting at a coffee shop with his MacBook. Now he owns more than 6 web applications. And he created 10+ best-selling courses on web development and app development. He logged in to his PayPal account. And he calculated his monthly passive income. $81,183, that's cool. He said to himself.